good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Man in motion is Coleman. Allen now on second down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 46, here's second down and 6. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs. And now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Play action now. Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
In motion goes Likely. A first down throw for Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
Henry again, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. Hopkins sent in motion. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach fourth down by what they call on third down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on fourth. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on fourth down is leaning towards settling for 3.
On fourth down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And in motion is Coleman. Play action now, and here's Allen. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Jair Alexander is there to bat that one away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Matt Milano there to stop him.
Brings up 2nd down.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins from the 29. Here's 2nd down and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. On the move is caught. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 6. They go right back to Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run the sneak. He will have a Ravens 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Down by Gregory Rousseau. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Jackson. Look wide. Get this one complete. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
And it's 3rd down.
It is 3rd and long. the shotgun. Here's Jackson. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a three-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Play action. Here's Allen. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And they're gonna move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big time play there for Buffalo. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Pass is kicked is good, and the Bills move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They're going to settle for field goal attempts on these first two drives, a make and a miss. So they'll go to work here on their third drive. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So Maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Throwing Jackson. And it's into the hands of Flowers.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
2nd and 5. Again, it's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A gain of 7.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. First and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. That's to the tight end, Kohler. And he's in! Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7.
Bills 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking to Samuel on the out route. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Man in motion is Coleman. Allen going to throw on first and 10. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up second down at the Ravens' 42-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. To the air once more is Allen. He's going to tuck it and go. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First down, Allen. He'll take off again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's blocked down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Bills first.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway.
Tyler Bass
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. In motion goes Likely. On play action, here's Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 25
How about
yards.
25 yards to start the drive? First down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Pistol give to Henry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 43-yard line. Brings up second down.
We'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. first down, Ravens.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Baltimore. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Ravens will get out in front 17-7.
17. Bills 7.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Cook. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. They'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
On 3rd and a couple, here's Allen. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Good for the Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, here is Allen. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
They'll try it now with Cook. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. That was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down? And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Coleman. Off the play fake, it's Allen. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A gain of 26. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's the give to Henry running right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now a screen set up for Henry. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down. Pushes here, we have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
It is 3rd and 10. Higgins sent in motion. On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry.
Is there a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll drop to throw. A pass caught right side by Coleman.
Allen's pass complete to 0, Keon Coleman. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
2nd down, 8 for the first down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A short throw caught by Kincaid. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Bills first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Throwing again is Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.